Hi, it's Cindy, that crafting lady. Welcome to my channel. Today I am bringing you 3 shabby chic items that you can make for your spring decor. Let's get crafting. Okay, so for project number 1, you're going to need some ribbon. I've had this ribbon for a while. Some Waverly chalk paint in Ivory. Some rub-on transfers I got at the Dollar Tree, a little clay pot from the Dollar Tree, and a little votive candle holder from the Dollar Tree. So the first thing we're going to need to do is to paint the little pot in the ivory. Okay, so now that the pot is dry, we are going to add our rub-on transfers. And you just clip the elements that you want off the sheet with your scissors. And I'm going to cut it apart here so I can place them exactly where I want them. And you just put it on to your surface and hold it, and then you burnish it down. I start out here using a popsicle stick, but I don't like the way it's working. And I can't remember who did this, but they used the back of their little spatula from the Dollar Tree, and it worked really well. And I really like how it came out. And you just pull it off very slowly, and if something comes up with it, you would just leave it there and then redo it with your little tool. Now I'm going to add the other 2 pieces. So doing the same thing here, just burnishing them down and then lifting off the clear. There we go. We have all 3 of our little roses on our pot. So the next thing I'm going to do is take some ribbon, and I really, it says I got this at Martin's, which is a little local like discount store. And I'm just going to put some around the base of the planter here. There we go. I'll just attach it using a little bit of hot glue, and I'll put a little hot glue in a couple spots all the way around, so that way it is secure and doesn't fall off of the pot. All the way around. When I get to the front, I can clip it and then glue that little piece down. There we go. Now I'm going to take the ribbon and get that down there first. And take the ribbon and make myself a little bow. Now, you guys know I am definitely bow challenged, but I'm going to leave this one in, and we'll see how it goes. See, I told you, bow challenged, but I do get through it. I'm just making a little shoestring bow. Here we go. Just pull and futz with it until you like it. These, remember, are your crafts. Do them the way you like them, because you're the only one that counts. See, futz a little more. Get it the way I like it. There we go. Now we can clip off the excess and clip the other side to match. And then I will take a little bit of my hot glue and put it right where that seam is, so that will hide the little seam. There we go. Done. I love it. Looks adorable. All right. And now I'm going to take the little votive holder, and I'm going to use some E6000 to adhere it to the top of the little clay pot. So I'm going to go around with that, and then I am going to also add a good amount of hot glue, so that way I get the instant hold of the hot glue, but then I'll get the permanent hold of the E6000 once it cures. I'm just going to center that right on the top and give it a good little push down. And that is it. This project is done. Let's see what it looks like now. There we go. I hope you liked this little project. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And let's go on to project number 2. Okay, so for this project, I'm using another little clay pot. This is a wooden apple that I've had forever, and a little wooden candlestick, and the ribbon that I used in the last project, some moss from the Dollar Tree, Waverly chalk paint in white, and some more of the stickers from the same, or rub-ons from the same package. So let's paint the three elements with our chalk paint. So I painted the candlestick and the pot in white. I also added on some more rub-on transfers and the bow like I did the first one. Now I was going to paint this white, but I didn't want it to show through, so I used Waverly chalk paint in truffle brown. And now I'm going to take the little candlestick and I'm going to use some E6000 and some of my Surebonder hot glue, because you got to stick with the best. And I'm going to put a little bit of that on again so that we get the permanent hold of the E6000 when it cures, and the quick hold of the Surebonder glue. There we go. All right, so we'll set that aside to dry for a while, and we're going to work on our apple. All right, so I'm using some of this floral moss from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to take some out and put it on this little Dollar Tree plate so that I don't get it all over the place, because you know how moss is. It's just like glitter. It gets everywhere. All right, so I'm going to take my hot glue gun, and I want to put moss everywhere except for right there in that little middle spot where I was just pointing to, because that's where I'm going to attach it to the candlestick. So put on some glue and then add some moss, press it right in good, and then just keep going all the way around until you have your, I could have used a ball, I could use almost any shape, but I had the apple, it was in my craft stash, so it's basically free, so I used that. And as I said, I'm just adding and until I like it. And then I added some E6000 and some hot glue, glued it on, and we're done. I think it came out really cute. I hope you like this one too. And if you do, please give me a thumbs up. And let's start project number 3. Okay, for our last project, I'm using a wooden candle holder. I've had this for a long time and I really don't know where I got it. I'm going to use some of the same stickers, some Waverly Ivory chalk paint, and some more of that ribbon. So I painted the candlestick and I put on 2 little birdies from my rub-ons, and now I'm going to add another rose. And as I said, the back of this little silicone spatula works really good for rubbing these on. And I can't remember whose video I saw this tip in, but I like it. And see, it didn't all stick down, so you just go over it a little bit more and peel it up carefully. And if there's any areas that need to be reburnished, you just burnish them down. And there you go. So I have that on there, and now I'm going to take some ribbon and I am going to just tie a little nice bow around the bottom of my candlestick holder so it will coordinate with our first 2 projects. And again, remember, I'm bow challenged. I'm not going to make you sit through me suffering in this bow. So we're going to get it done really quick. And there we go. See, futz. Get it done. I even used a little thing just to get it moved over. And there we go. It is done. I really like how this project came out. So that is our final project of today. I think it came out really nice. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I would appreciate you doing so. It helps my channel grow. If you click the bell icon, you'll be notified when I upload more videos. And until next time, live fully, love deeply, learn something new every day. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.